Right, test it, yeah.
Hello, hello. Is it getting both of them? That's getting one. Hello. Hello. Yeah, it's both of them.
Just put it on your lapel and then talk.
Hello. This is super nice. What have you got it?
That's right, that's fine.
Is that perfect? I can turn it down one on here.
No, I think that's okay. It was just peaking up, but that's because you were flicking it, right?
Yeah, exactly. We don't. I don't know if we want it. Look, if I talk like now.
That's fine. It's just going into the red.
Yeah, you sure? I could take it down to one notch. And people can just turn it
I
up.
can also control it on here.
Oh, okay, perfect. I would take it down a bit because if I speak loudly, look, I'm going. If I just go, oh my god, this is so exciting. Hello. Hello.
Get a bit louder here as well, but we can do that.
Yeah. All right.
And you can redeem that at bar for a free beer or.
Do you want to?
What are the
By the way, sorry. We could like skip it on Instagram. Yeah. And then just push people to YouTube. As a YouTube story.
I can actually. I've got a. This is what's going to go to Instagram here.
Is that going to be like that? Okay, great.
No.
And are you happy with the frame?
I don't want to, because he might chop my wages.
Sure. Yeah, that's okay. I don't mind about the framing. I just want to get the sources in because we've got like browsers.
Can I get you anything?
I'm alright, but hello. Sorry. What are you doing?
Good. Nothing.
I thought he had a beer, and I'm slightly worried if I have another beer.
Diego's having a Coke.
No, I'm good. Thank you, my darling.
Pete?
Can I have a small coke?
Yes.
You getting more Coke?
Small one, yeah.
Small?
No, I'll do a pint. That looks amazing. Oh, wait, you're getting some bar mats as well? Or Jago can get bar mats?
No, I should be the one doing this.
Do you want another camera?
Yeah, we can set another camera up.
Because
I was thinking your GoPro,
yeah.
as like a wide shot from like back here or behind us, and then when we have our kind of wander around, then we can flick to that, or have it here on my tripod, facing that way into the room. Do you like that? See everybody mingle?
I could just have it on here.
Yeah, nice.
What else? All this running order, is that basically all done at this table?
Yeah. No, there's a bit. No. If you. So where are we? So we've got this bit here, break and mingle, where we kind of talk for like 10 minutes.
The bit that you need to set the camera for.
Yeah. Yes. We get to use the GoPro.
And then what about what am I supposed to do with this list of names that you sent me, and also
This is what she could give us.
Oh, I just meant something we could put on here so we didn't end up with wet. That's cool.
Oh,
I don't need those. I just meant like coasters, because we're ending up with water everywhere.
I'll get coasters.
before we do that, I think I need things like Shopify and browser. Into literally everything.
Probably because you're like on a public Wi-Fi and it's sensing it, going, "Holy shit, don't touch me."
So
Very excited about being on Livestream.
we want to do this live view. Because I can pull that into OBS as well.
You can kind of select it, right? OMG.
Hey boys.
It's the governor.
Hello.
How are we?
Oh, very good, sir.
How you doing?
Yeah, good to see you.
Yeah, likewise.
You alright?
Yeah, good.
Good. Evening.
Evening.
Dakota Squadrons in action.
Yeah, I've been trying to get into for ages.
Wonderful. Good kid. Of course, yeah, absolutely. Where'd you publish this?
They are. Oh, you're amazing. Thank you very much.
So far out to Curtis.
Yeah.
The last one's your pages.
What am I doing with this browser? Because
So which browser are we thinking?
Fastest thing.
This one? Can you select a part of the browser?
yeah,
Yeah.
I thought you might want to
select
Market Gardens, biggest chapter.
this.
Yeah. We don't want the total sales and value, do
That's the
we?
most to talk about, right?
Yes.
We want basically we want number of orders, right?
And
What happens if you click on number of orders? Does it allow you to go into the?
really got this. Wellness doesn't like they're on the Avre Curtis.
See that.
Yes, without the.
Yeah.
It's perfect.
Right, okay.
Yeah, that's nice, man.
So I thought you might enjoy.
But where
I'm not going in.
Errors in there.
Don't worry about that.
when this comes in at a certain time, right?
Pardon?
This comes in at a certain
I
time.
thought we were going to have it up as a thing on there the whole time.
Constant.
You know?
Because it'll come in as a. Because look, it comes in like this.
Or
this.
Pete, what we could do, is that we could have it on one laptop and we could say, Pete, where are we with the orders? Yeah, Jim, where are we with the orders? And we just check it.
No, my pleasure.
We're like, oh my god, whatever.
What, without bringing it on the feed.
Yeah, because it might just get like just blocked out as a whole screen.
I've got your top up. Thank you very much.
Oh, do you want to take those down, Dominic?
Yes.
Thanks. Do you know what I mean? What do you think?
Yes, sorry.
I mean, it's less complicated to not have it in there.
Yeah. I just want you to have a nice time. I just want you to have a nice time, man. You seemed a bit stressed when I was worried about you.
Tremendous.
Huh?
Yeah, I just want to get it.
I get that. I just
So if I've got nothing else to do apart from to put the second camera in, then that's all I'm doing. Right? Is that right?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, no, it's not thank
No, I was going to say, do you want that rather than that? Or? As in this, is that nicer on there?
The thing with that one
For you?
is always, like,
A
always
bit easier?
really makes me feel.
So I can just screw in and it won't
So
get
complicated to organise.
Yes.
And then,
Won't
but
get knocked.
stiff
Okay,
of
yeah.
the entire thing.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
That sounds
The
good.
entire thing's buggered, right?
Yeah.
And the sheer effort, you think of like a normal infantry division, drawing its orders up, sticking its 5 pounds together.
Yeah.
That's complicated.
Yes, very much so.
Right? But this is like, and they've got to put tiers of planning into it, build the supply, things, the plan and everything. And then
Thank you so much for coming with
it's
us.
not just no plans for supposed to contact the enemy.
Cheers,
That
man.
might just go the wrong place.
Good luck.
And through no
Thank you. Don't need it. You don't need it.
There was
I need it. No, you don't. I need it. Dad,
drop zone.
Yeah.
you're going to nail it. Think positive, Jimbo.
You've got Pete by your side. You'll be fine.
I know exactly. That is what makes me happy.
So now they've got zone B and
Yeah.
Pete being by my side is the best thing.
the way they worked out
It's pretty cool, isn't it?
they worked out the range. And then
You are an absolute tech wizard.
He is a tech wizard, isn't he? He's a tech wizard. He's not in the mood for
That's what's
confidence.
so interesting about it, is that like the sheer
Yeah.
complexity. And then
We save that for when it's gone well tomorrow.
Yeah, he just wants to be beaten right now. He's got to whip
it's
it.
really interesting, right? And the stresses that puts on everything. Which means you're right.
The only other thing is the zoom.
It's got to work, and then none of it
yes, none of it does.
Shall I ask him?
Yeah, so,
He hasn't let me know.
yeah, no.
Did anyone like a drink?
Oh no, we've got.
Ah,
Look,
nice to
Al,
meet
this is my much better half.
All right, oh, lovely, fantastic. Yes, that's right. Yes. Would anyone like a drink?
Jay,
Can I get
we're
you-
paying him to work tonight.
Well, can I see what's on the bar? I'll come down with you.
Okay.
Yeah. Is that right? Anybody else? Can I be right?
Al, if
Right.
I know I sent the running order, but if Jim is like preoccupied with Doris and broken hips, I thought you and I might just jump in straight away
Yeah.
rather than put him up on Zoom.
Yeah, sure, yeah. Whatever,
perfect.
whatever you want to do.
Thank you very much.
Totally flexible. Right.
What's broken hips?
His mum has broken her hips on the day of the funeral.
Oh, God.
Next time you've got to set me down.
Oh, that's awful.
Yeah, but he's saying he would like to join.
No, I just gardened it.
Okay, so we need to.
Whiskey isn't my tip much.
Just give me the Zoom call, and I need to get Zoom fired up on there.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, we had such a good time yesterday
Yeah.
with Dewey and Shuey.
Oh, great. Oh, brilliant. Yeah, yeah. God, so you've been.
To Edinburgh. The two of us went to Edinburgh yesterday.
What? On the, did you fly around the track?
Fly from Bristol. Was it 4:30 start for me, 5:30, 5 start for him, and then
Oh, nice.
and then because they only do the flight first thing in the morning, and last thing at night. So then
Yeah.
we were getting home. I got back to Bristol at like 9:30. You didn't get to lose until 10 or 11.
My flight was an hour late, so I got like
And then I got the hour and a half drive back down to Dorset. But
So,
they were such legends.
Yeah, great blokes. right?
They absolutely love what we're doing. They love and they own the whiskey company.
Yeah.
And it was Shuey who came up with the whole idea for it.
Yeah.
And he's this massive pop, like Joe Mara, right?
Yeah.
But like ridiculously known. He's like this massive guy, and he's like, I've got all these ideas. Let's make this happen. Like, and they're really making it
really
Yeah,
engaging,
cool.
funny.
yeah.
Like,
And he really wants to
welcoming.
work for it as well. He's like, when I come down to London, I'll come out with you guys. We can go out, take some whiskey.
Very good. That's amazing.
No, I'd like to go for a night out with him.
Yeah,
I reckon that would be a lot
I
of
think
fun.
it'd be dangerous.
Yes, I think. Yeah, the thing is lads that big,
I know you see
and
the
they're that
pictures.
fit. You know, like you're like.
Yeah.
You see the pictures of us.
Yeah,
Like, I mean,
yeah.
like I look like the size of one of his legs.
Yeah. They're monstrous, aren't they?
So for our bit, I thought what I was going to chat to you about was kind of. I think a lot of people are really into like 'cause all the people like who are watching this, but your fans, your Data's fans, right? They're into weird ways. Right? So,
Yeah.
like, the questions I came up with, but like, right, well, what was your favourite Weird Ways series? that you
Yeah,
watched?
sure, okay.
And then what was the best bit you were kind of dug into and you really
Yeah,
enjoyed? And then one of the things I want to chat about is favourite vehicle, because I always think people are really into detailed videos.
Yeah.
Talk a little about Tank Museum and what's
Yeah.
happening with the Titan Tank.
Yeah.
And then if we've got time, touch on Hudson Liberator, which is my favourite aircraft. It's kind of unknown, but epic. You know, it's the first aircraft, right? First Allied aircraft to enter it, and it was the first aircraft to take a U-boat.
Right, okay.
How sick is that? And they don't get, just don't get these.
No, they don't. No, well, I'm into swordfish at the moment, the stringback.
Oh yeah, obviously because of Malta.
Yeah, but also the
Take it on and
after all that, when they're not like a viable torpedo plane anymore, they use them as anti-submarine aircraft on the Atlantic, on the Arctic convoys.
No way. How
And-
cool is that?
Well, exactly, and it's an open cockpit, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean.
So they're up in
with the speaking tube.
Yeah, and they're basically it's too cold to get to the piss tube in the plane. There is one,
They're just
right?
pissing
But what tends to happen is it blows back onto the pilot can go, but it'll blow back onto the others,
Got onto the gunners.
onto the observer
Navigator.
gun
Yeah.
on attack, right? And and so you basically you have to pee in your suit.
Yeah.
And then it freezes, and then it's just all of the physical side of it's all horrible. And they are flying as close as they can, particularly in the summer, to 24-hour sorties because of the light, right? Because the subs are out and about.
But what about
really
this?
amazing.
What about icing on the wings? Because it canvas wings.
Yeah.
You've got sea spray that's going up
Yeah,
hundreds
yeah,
of feet.
yeah. The whole thing is
That is
basically
amazing.
completely
That
unbelievable.
is amazing.
And it's
That's
quite
amazing.
interesting because I've read a bloke's memoir about it, and it's really hardcore. And he says,
yeah, definitely.
the convoy I describe in this book, right? There's a memoir by a destroyer captain who's on that convoy, right? And it's really brilliant. Brilliant book about being on a destroyer. He never mentions us. He never once mentions that the entire time we're running anti-submarine patrols. It just clearly wasn't the thing that was on his mind because he was so focused on what he was doing.
Yeah, because the whole of that convoy, all the way to Russia,
Yeah.
like intense. So we had a great uncle who did that, and he was just some of the stories he would say, like when he had to wake in the morning and break the ice off the decks.
Yeah.
And they'd just be waking up and breaking ice off the deck. And if you didn't do it, the boat would capsize.
Yeah. Their big problem was ice on the flight deck.
Yeah.
And you'd be coming into land and you'd be thinking, well, I hope they've
De-iced.
de-iced properly.
Because otherwise I'm going
I'm going straight off the end of the
Well, and you've got like 2 or 3 minutes survival rate at that temperature. I mean, if that.
Yeah, it's really hardcore, and yeah, they're striking submarines relentlessly, killing them relentlessly, and you know, as a coordinated system, they're striking U-boats, and you know, and it's particularly when they get into narrow water and they know the U-boats, the U-boats can't resist.
That is nuts.
Yeah.
What are you looking for, man?
It's not seeing my GoPro if I plug into here.
Really?
Yeah.
It should do.
It's a powered one.
Yeah, either do it. I do it on my own. Should work.
That is.
Is it picking it up on there? Does it say that it's got power and stuff? As in, does it say it's getting power?
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, okay, so it's definitely getting a feed from here.
It's getting power. But if I go in here, it's not on my list of devices. I don't have a USB-C in here, do I?
Do you want me to start being a bouncer now?
Yeah, I'd love that.
We've only got 9 minutes.
This is my oldest.
All right.
There you go.
Okay. That's how you got the job.
We've only got 9 minutes, so I don't think we just abandon it.
Try it on this one? Okay,
I
sorry.
have not been good up in a board, so I've flown helicopters.
Spitting image.
You're liking it?
Oh my god, marmalado. That is
Yeah.
some of the funniest shit I've ever seen.
Well, I don't know if this week's has dropped yet. Not yet. Not for another hour or so.
It is funny.
Yeah, we're having a lot of fun doing it.
Yeah, I
as
can
well.
imagine that.
Yeah.
You must be like just pissing yourselves when you're coming out. The Donald Trump just literally when you did Bake Off with Donald Trump and Keir Starmer, I was like, that was just so on point.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's brilliant.
Thank you. Yeah.
And the rest is bullshit. It's a good name.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, but it's nothing to do with Going.
No.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought that's even better.
And the thing is,
it's even better that you're doing something with Going and taking the piss out of it.
Well, exactly. And you know what? And what's brilliant is Going don't care. So the Going aren't suing us like the Paddington people. And if there were one thing we could be accused of passing off, it's like calling it the rest of something, right?
Yeah.
You know, that's as close to using someone's trademark. That ain't even fly far.
Yeah, but they're like
What is it? What? And I've only got that in Instagram. I've only got that.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
That's okay.
I could zoom in, like have you on one side and him on the other and stack it. You know?
It's up to you. Shall I crack on though?
Yeah.
Shall I get out? Can you, I'll let Jim know.
I was like walking around going secret.
I'm going to steal you because we're going to go live.
We're going to go live.
Yeah. I'll let you go through.
Yeah, brilliant.
And I'll give you that.
Where do you want to?
Shall I pop it in here?
Yeah, go on. It's funny, I've just been calling bingo at the primary school. That's what I've been
Well, I
doing
think we
this
should start
afternoon.
with that. I think we should start with that.
Yeah,
Is that good? You got a good view?
Yeah, it's good
I feel
fun.
like I need a beer, don't I?
you do, I think.
Yeah,
Where's the runner gone?
Jago? Can I have a beer?
Yeah, of course.
Thanks. All right. Tell us when we're live, Pete. Yeah? Yeah, it's
Yeah, great. Yeah,
for
whatever you
Instagram,
want to do. Yeah.
Righto. Right, this is sort of our running order here.
Yes.
Kind of.
Yep.
Yeah, it's all very amateur hour for us.
Yeah, not at all. This is
No. This bit is amateur. Pete's bit is like mega pro.
This is super more organised than I will ever be, though. So there we are.
We'll try.
Okay.
Oh, look, here we are.
There we are.
Here we are. We're obviously live. Hello, world.
Hello, everybody.
So we're here. We're at Livestream. We've got people joining us. We've got four people. 3 real customers. Nick, who lives down the road from us.
Yeah.
My other half.
People have come in off the street.
Yeah, basically.
Off the mean streets of Chiswick.
See what's going on. So, a bit of a running order for today. We've got prize draws.
Yep.
We've got these guys are in for luck, right? Because we've got 1 free jacket for people who turn up.
Yes, 1 free jacket.
So at the moment, it's 1 in 3. It's 1 in 3 at the moment.
1 in 3. Those are good odds, I think, gentlemen.
Those are good odds. We've got the £1,000 worth of Hawkstone and jacket number 1.
I know, that's quite something, isn't it?
That is quite a prize. That's quite a prize. And we've got the unboxing of batch 1.
Yeah.
So the unboxing of batch 1 is basically we asked everyone who got a batch 1 jacket to unbox it. I think Clive, you did it, didn't you? You did your unboxing, didn't you? Yes. Yeah. So Clive could actually be up for 3 jackets today in winning. I don't think we do
this
that.
is very strong on Clive's part.
Clive's odds of winning are high.
I mean, I don't know, is he a customer or a victim? I can't work it out.
And we were going to have Jim, but unfortunately, due to technical issues,
Yes.
we
James can't join us.
We couldn't join Zoom.
No.
Because I couldn't work it out. So, sorry about that. So we're going to put up with just me and Al and Pete. Pete's going to come in a minute too.
I mean, what it isn't, it's not like during the pandemic where Jim couldn't get the Zoom to work and we're yelling at him, "You're on mute, you idiot." It's none of that stuff. It's just a, yeah,
Cheers.
here we are. Cheers. And we are, of course, we're in Chiswick in a pub called the George IV in Chiswick, which is one of my locals.
We're not getting any freebies.
There's no freebies.
No
I live around the
freebies.
corner from here. There's a comedy club just in the room there.
There?
Which used to be a cricket net. That used to be, there was a fad of several of the pubs around here having cricket nets behind them, like a cricket club where you'd go practice. And that room, the room in there that's a room for stand-up now, was a cricket net back in the day.
What?
Which is why it's sort of long.
And they're not
thin.
paying you for this?
No, they're not paying me for this.
Because when I asked you for a pub, you're like, George IV. I was like, yeah.
Well, yeah, no, but because if I have something to film, a little bit to do, we normally come here because they're really great here, and also that's my favourite club in London because I can put the outfit on 10 minutes before I'm due on stage, walk around the corner, have a pint on my way on stage, do my bit, and go home again.
We should probably say that as well because when we were at the pop-up shop last week, we were chatting away and this customer turned up and he was like, "Yeah, I saw you on Tuesday."
Yes, he'd come to see me earlier in the week.
That was
I know.
amazing.
It felt. I mean, it didn't feel
And you
like
were working on new stuff, weren't
Yeah,
you?
exactly. It didn't feel like being stalked, but it had a sort of tinge of it, right?
He could have been stalking.
He was a nice guy though,
Yeah,
and
he
if
was a
he's
nice
buying a
guy.
jacket, he could stalk me.
Yeah, absolutely. If you're buying 2, you can stalk him forever.
Hi, Clive. Right, so, but no, I mean, but
we should do Clive's book. We're
yeah,
plugging Clive's book. I've got it here somewhere. Actually.
Yeah, well, he gave me a copy. Mine's just behind the machine there, the laptop. And this is
so
like.
this is Clive's turn up today. This is it on sale now?
Yes.
And what's so annoying about this book, right, is it came out after my book about Arnhem, because this is exactly the sort of thing I'd have gone, oh God, look at all that information I can mangle and fit into my single day.
This is the only book about Dakotas that were used by the RAF.
Royal Air Force, yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And he's got everyone, all the crews, what happened to them. It's basically the last third of the book, like man by man. It's absolutely extraordinary, incredible resource. And you know, we were talking when we got here about.
This one's signed to you.
Yeah, it's dedicated to me. It's very sweet of him. We were talking earlier on about how, you know, the complexity of planning those airborne operations, and then what would happen is the minute they landed, all of that would go out the window. And you know, all the paperwork, all the coordination, the fact the Army and the Air Force had to talk to each other and get along and cooperate, and then the minute they land, forget about it. Forget about it all. You know, the whole thing falls apart.
It's over.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So 6:30, we're going to actually open the floodgates.
Yeah.
We're expecting at least an order.
Yes.
Yeah.
We're hoping for an order.
We're hoping for an order.
Multiple orders would be nice.
Yeah, if we
and
get
of course,
two.
multiple is any number more than 2.
Yeah,
as we know.
exactly.
Although a couple, we're in a pub. A couple means 5. Everyone knows that. If you go for a couple of beers, that's 5.
Yeah, exactly.
If you go for several beers, then that's like 9.
Well, I'm very happy.
And
with
a few is 14.
Yeah.
So and of course, Winston Churchill famously said that the Battle of Britain was won by a few.
Yeah.
And he knew what a few was because he used to drink brandy for breakfast. So
exactly.
there we are.
Yeah.
We're hoping for a few orders. Put it that way.
Orders, yeah. If we get one, I'm going to be happy. If you get a few, you're going to be happy.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, perfect.
Exactly.
And that's actually a technical term, a few.
Yeah, and someone else has wandered in off the. In fact, with two more gentlemen
in Arctics,
which is absolutely
Clive, your odds are going down.
Their odds are declining of those already here. It's a tragic business. And in Arctics as well, though, as we can see, the Arctic indoors in a warm building with its twill lining is a little bit warm.
I'm pretty warm in here.
I mean, it's warm indoors, the Arctic jacket. It's not brilliant.
You know, that was an interesting thing about that jacket, wasn't it? Because we talked about that. Because although it was called the Arctic.
Well, we tried it. We were wearing it in the Ardennes in January, and it did not help.
But they called it the Arctic, but it wasn't actually for the winter.
No.
It was kind of a springtime jacket.
Yeah, I know, but you know.
And they layered in those days.
Well, yeah,
they liked to layer.
Yeah, they did like to layer. And the Americans came into the war a little after everyone else, and maybe had to get things right later.
Maybe, yeah, maybe.
Maybe.
So other things we've got going on. Pete is going to give us size guide because I think our number one question and DM that we get is about sizing.
Yes.
You know, because it is different, because we're cutting different patterns, and because we're running every single garment is brand new, they are a bit different. So we've had a lot of questions. Golden Gordon, you're out there in Australia if you're watching. I appreciate you coming in. He had a lot of back and forth, and but he was good actually. He came down and really got us to dig into it. So
well, the thing is because you know we've done an American jacket and a British jacket now. That obviously the sizings are going to be different automatically because they're different from different design cultures.
Yeah, exactly.
And also we've all changed size since then. So you know you got to figure out where actually everything fits together.
Yeah, exactly. I mean the battle dress that we got, that Jim got the other day. I mean that is like a size 28 waist.
I know. Well, that's the thing the guys at Khaki Devil say about all the First World War kit. Is you can't put modern people in the First World War kit because it's 26, 28 inch waists. People with 38 inch chests, like they're all tiny automatically. Yeah.
So Louise's granddad, I'm going to embarrass Louise now. Louise is sitting over there, my better half. But her granddad used to say he knew when he was putting on weight. Right. Because his jeans, not his jeans, his trousers, everything was so finely cut that he knew, and he was a commando, and he was the same waist from when he was a commando in the Second World War until pretty much the day he died. He was like that, and he knew if he put on weight because he couldn't fit his trousers anymore.
Amazing.
Yeah, right. Different days.
I don't have that.
You do. You look like you're a commando.
No, I'm not commando currently. But I also.
But you are a commando.
I'm not a commando. No, I'm
second engineer.
I'm an engineer. I'm an airborne engineer, sort of. But we can't get bogged down in that.
Okay, well let's not get bogged down.
When we're not on, I'll tell you what I did last night. It's quite interesting. Anyway, but yes, so we're on at.
In a minute.
In a minute.
Yeah. So what we're going to do, we're changing the order slightly. So I'm going to chuck some questions at you as.
Yeah.
I am a massive We Have Ways fan.
Thank you.
And so I thought we could dig into a bit of We Have Ways.
Yeah.
I'm sure everybody else who's following this is probably. If you're not listening to We Have Ways, you should. If you've come through a different route,
Couldn't agree more.
you should definitely do that. I mean, that's how Al is paying for the beers tonight. Is because of We Have Ways.
You watch We Have Ways. You listen to We Have Ways. You
And we
watch
get free
Walking
beer.
the Ground. World War II headquarters, and you buy the jackets. It's really very simple. It's a three-pronged Ponzi scheme.
And then and then we're going to do the draws. So we're going to open the floodgates. Pete's going to talk a little bit about sizing.
Yeah.
Then we're going to do the batch 1 unboxing. So we've made a video of everybody who sent their videos in and did unboxing.
Brilliant.
We're going to play that.
Tremendous.
Which is going to be very funny. Some of those videos are actually quite funny.
Good.
There's some grunting that goes on.
Great. Unboxing is more difficult than you think. I
packed those. I thought they were
No. I received a new drum set the week before last because I've got this other side hustle which is making drums, and I thought, well, I'll do an unboxing, and then I realised holding a camera and opening a box.
It's quite hard.
It's quite difficult.
Yeah.
Especially when there's lots of bubble wrap involved. It's sort of more complicated than I envisaged when I first did it, and I thought I'd opened all the other boxes. I thought the last one I'll do an unboxing, so I couldn't do it again.
Yeah.
Because that's the other thing, it's
done.
It's one shot.
You
isn't
can't
it? It's
untape it.
It's like Brexit. You can only do it once,
Yeah.
right? An unboxing. So
Yeah, I like what you did there. Yeah. And what were you doing before this?
I've just been calling bingo at my daughter's
that is
primary
amazing.
school.
That is amazing.
Yeah,
This is slightly different, right?
four line prizes to a pen with like you know those pens with the multicolour pens,
I
multicolour
love
pens.
those.
Oh, they're really cool, aren't
Yeah,
they?
I love those.
Yeah.
We should do that instead of the jacket.
We should do one.
We're going to swap that tonight instead of the jacket.
No.
We'll get a multicoloured pen.
We're 6 shades of khaki in the pen. So that was the line prize. The corner prize was a robot with suckers, which I quite liked, and then a dragon's egg as the top prize.
A real dragon's egg?
Yes, a real dragon's egg.
Wow, I didn't know dragons existed.
Well, you know. And we had some disagreements, which was quite interesting.
What, with the parents?
Parents who didn't listen to the rules.
Oh no.
And you're like, no, go and sit down, you haven't won.
What?
And I have to be quite tough. But it was great fun. It's great fun.
Can you actually, is it almost like comedy at the same time? Are you actually,
Well, no, it's
comedy?
a laugh. Yeah, we go. Yeah. But what's quite interesting is we've got some American parents at the school, and obviously it's an English primary school, so there's some booze out, right? And the American parents go, "We can't believe you're drinking this." And we're like, the only way we can do this.
Yeah, exactly. And then I thought we'd talk a little bit about vehicles as well. So we've got the batch 1 unboxing. We're going to then do the big prize tonight, which is the £1,000 of Hawkstone.
Yeah.
Which I've got to say,
That's pretty cool.
it's pretty cool. I mean, we've had when I show you the wheel, the spinner. We got you go online, you download all the names, and you get this thing called the Wheel of Names.
Lovely.
And it spins, and then the winner comes up.
Beautiful.
Right? It's very exciting. I just put names in the weekend and just see who comes up. Right?
Excellent.
But I mean, it's quite amazing the amount of people who've actually entered that. We've had people entering right up until now, so we've still got names. I can see them popping on my phone.
Coming into the name wheel.
Naming that presenter from Top Gear.
Oh yeah, what's his name?
I can't remember actually. He's got a couple of followers.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
but interesting
It's
on
not
that as
Paddy
well.
McGuinness.
Yeah, Paddy McGuinness. Paddy McGuinness in farming. Paddy McGuinness Farms.
Yeah, does he?
Yeah. No, well, isn't that
Oh,
the
right,
program?
okay. Yeah, I think it is. Yeah,
that is the
McGuinness's
programme.
farm. Yeah.
McGuinness's farm, yeah. And he's got his Guinness. He's got Guinness, hasn't he?
Yeah.
A Guinness beer.
Yeah,
that's
that's right.
Yeah. So no, well, the interesting story is on this actually is that Hawkstone did see it.
Yeah.
And they've actually come along to us and said they actually want to do a collaboration, which is kind of crazy that we actually did it as a bit of a joke.
That's pretty cool.
And yeah, so next year we're actually going to do a proper collaboration with them.
Right, brilliant.
They have to do it now because this is a live stream. So
Yes, that's right.
So
Yeah.
now you've seen this Hawkstone, who's probably not watching this at all.
They might watch it
Jeremy's probably watching
over the
this.
weekend.
Jeremy's
Who
probably
knows?
watching
He's
this.
probably watching it. And he'll be watching Spitting Image shortly after it.
Exactly, Marmalado.
Yeah, Marmalado.
And then, so we've got that draw, which is the #1 jacket,
Yeah.
£1,000 of Hawkstone. I've put everybody's name in, but we are going to do an age check. If you're under 18, we'll just give you £1,000. I
There
think
you
that's
go.
fair. Yeah.
Yeah.
If Nick wins, we're going to give him the £1,000 of beer, not the cash.
Not the cash.
No, because he's 1 or 2 years older than 18.
Yes, I know. He's just
You can't
he's
see
nudging
this.
it.
He's-
He was
but
ID'd on the way in.
I reckon he probably did get ID'd actually.
He probably did.
He probably did.
Yeah.
And then we're going to have a bit of a mingle. And at the end, for you wonderful people who've turned up, we've got our new whiskey in the corner, which I was actually, Pete and I were in Edinburgh yesterday, so we were with those guys who make it.
Yeah, incredible.
Dewey and Shuey. two Scottish international players
Yeah.
who are actually South African who own a whiskey company.
Well, I mean,
You know, you can't get better than that.
do what you like, lads.
Yeah, but they are good guys,
Yeah.
and they've put this whiskey together for us with their master blender. I've got to say that correctly because it can probably come out wrong. Master
Yes,
blender.
the master blender, and it's
Yeah.
a tremendous blend. I had some on Saturday afternoon, and then,
Whoa.
I mean, this is the story of my life. Then I had to go to a kids' party, so my whole life revolves around primary school at the moment. And
So
to go
that's
to-
what the whiskey was for.
Yeah, you took the edge off having to show up
There you go.
and watch the magician.
Exactly. So we've got that. So for those guys who are here, we've got a bottle of that. We've got 20 shot glasses that are behind me, but because there's only like 10 of us, we can have a bit more.
Then
of
we're
it.
going to have a decent dram, lads.
Yeah, proper dram.
Exactly, yeah.
And then we'll wrap things up, and then we'll do the prize draw for everybody who's here.
Yeah.
To see who wins that jacket.
Yeah, great.
If it's you,
Yeah.
you can't have it.
No, I don't want another one. I can't wear two.
Yeah, all right, fair enough. Right, so Pete, what we got? We got 13 minutes.
We have got 13 minutes, yeah.
13 minutes. So why don't I jump in with then what we were chatting about earlier? So
Yeah.
favourite we have.
Well, hang on. Before
no,
that,
before that, yeah.
before that, you've just been to the Tank Museum, haven't you, for the first time?
God, yeah.
And filmed
Do you know-
yourself crawling all over the things like some sort of grubby creature turned on by tanks. And there's anything.
It is quite wrong,
It's
isn't
an
it?
amazing
It
place,
is-
isn't it?
It is amazing. And they are so good at like really looking after people who want to come and film. So it's actually closed on Fridays.
Yeah.
And they opened it up for me, and they turned the whole Tank Museum on,
Yeah,
and just said, yeah, fill your boots.
yeah.
And I found that new tank that I'm quite obsessed with.
What
The one that comes out of the Hillman glider.
Oh, yeah, it comes out the Hamilcar, the Tetrarch.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Yeah.
With the moving tracks.
Yeah, that's right.
Have you
yeah.
guys seen it? Did it all mean-
You'd
yeah,
steer the tracks. It wouldn't
Yeah.
steer by turning the track on or off.
Yeah.
It would. The chassis actually, the tracks actually turn. Like on the Bren Carrier. The Bren Carrier had that steering with a
so
steering
cool.
wheel. It's pretty cool. However,
Yeah.
the Tetrarchs that they deployed on D-Day,
Yeah.
6 Airborne deployed on D-Day, they couldn't get them off the landing zone because they get tangled in parachute canopies. And it
Okay.
became too much of they get wrapped around the axle and everything. And I thought, well,
I just
we'll
love this idea of like when somebody goes, let's build a glider which is
yeah.
big enough to take a tank.
Yeah, well, the prototype, the initial
That's
idea,
amazing.
the initial idea is that the guy in the turret would fly the glider, right? There wouldn't be a separate glider crew.
What?
That the guy would fly it from in the tank, right? It's like,
Well, because now they
that's
have
a
it has that
bad
little
idea, man.
canopy, doesn't it?
Yeah,
So it
yeah,
has that
yeah.
little canopy on top, and you're basically sitting on top of the turret.
Yeah.
And there you are.
Yeah.
And
Well,
gliding down.
the Hamilcar is
At night?
truly amazing. Yeah, yeah. I don't think they ever deployed any Hamilcars at night. I don't think because
came in the day?
Yeah, they came in the day, and they do the big second lift called Mallard on D-Day, like in the evening of D-Day,
Right.
when all that heavy stuff turns up. And the Hamilcars are enormous, and they use them again in the Rhine crossing with tanks again. But basically, those tanks, they're too light.
Right.
And so the minute they can, they get their hands on, they get their Cromwells and they go out in Cromwells, which is some serious kit. But it's just the ambition
I
of
just
it.
think it's cool with the little Pegasus on the front.
It's super cool.
Yeah,
It's super cool.
super
The
cool.
ambition of it is really
Yeah.
brilliant. Like, oh yeah, we'll build a thing that can land tanks. Yeah, we'll do that. Yeah, no problem.
But the reason we were talking about it was because of the King Tiger.
Yeah.
The project that you.
Yes, the Tiger
is
2.
amazing.
Yeah, which is it's the Tiger 2. It's a King Tiger, Königstiger, but it's prototype 2.
Yeah.
And it has the Porsche turret that they in the end rejected because basically it's got this sort of weird shape, curve that you could if
But
you
it
get
looks very
around in
Porsche,
underneath
doesn't
it,
it?
you would jam it. But it looks like a Porsche.
Yeah, it does,
It's really
'cause it's got that
strange.
kind of like
those
like the
lines,
back end.
those
Yeah,
lines of
yeah.
it and everything. But
And it doesn't run at the moment, does it?
doesn't run. It's basically hollow.
Yeah.
It's essentially a shell.
Right.
But their ambition is to restore it and get it running. And it's interesting because their whole thing now with their running fleet is they want the whole fleet always running. So it's not that it's stood up ready for an event.
It's just not just
it can be running all the time.
Yeah.
So you go there any given day, and one of the running collection will be running because so much of their ethos is the idea that you want to. You could experience what it's like being. Obviously, you can never experience what it's like being in combat in them. But you can experience what it's like being in them, and the fact that every jerk and move of the thing, you think, oh, I might split my lip or smack my teeth in or cut my elbow getting in and out of the thing, and all that. And I think that's really interesting, and also the different types tell an extraordinary story. So it's such a cool place.
But I mean, is that the new new CEO or the new head of engineering? Because
Well,
at
it's
the
both.
moment-
It's both. It's under, they've had a new guy at the top, and it's the new head of engineering who comes from aviation engineering,
Right.
and really interesting what he was saying about how the Meteor engine, which is basically a Merlin engine configured for tank engines. He said what's so interesting about that as a piece of design, right, is each of the constituent parts is quite fragile, but you bolt the thing together and it's absolutely rock solid.
That's crazy.
It's designed to be like a complete thing. And
like a Mini, rather than having a chassis and a body. It's one thing.
And the engine is in its constituent parts.
Yeah.
So it's literally greater than the sum of its parts. It's really fascinating.
That's amazing.
Yeah. Anyway,
So at the moment, everything, what used to happen at Tank Museum, everything would ramp up for Tank Fest, which is amazing. 24,000 people over the weekend.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, it's on at the same time as We Have Ways Fest.
There we are. Can't have everything, can you?
Can't have everything, so we're going to have to split ourselves.
Yeah, but so rather than it always being ramped up for that, the idea is that the fleet will be always basically running.
Yeah, okay.
But so much work goes into it, and I mean, it's fascinating though, because I went there a while ago with my wife's godson, who's a farmer, and he started talking to the engineer there, and you go, that's agricultural, isn't it? That bit.
Yeah.
And the guy goes, yeah, it is. Yeah. And then he said, does the turret work the same? And basically, the turret works the same as a digger's arm. It sits on the same.
Oh, you can see that.
It's the same technology, right? And the engineer was basically going, once you kind of know that, you realise that a lot of defence companies paint stuff green and charge twice.
Or tractor companies do.
Exactly.
John Deere.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I'm just going to ask Pete quickly. Pete, did you update the link on the homepage? I just had a message. So
Update the link on the homepage.
we're going to update the link on the homepage. Probably means we've got like 3 people.
We've got 4 streams going. I don't know what link to put on there.
Put the YouTube one on. Put the YouTube one on. Put the YouTube one on.
Tremendous.
So
anyway, so we were going to talk about.
We have several things, but we have ways.
I did what we do on We Have Ways. I digressed.
We Have Ways, because the reason I was going to quickly chat about We Have Ways is that I'm assuming, like everybody else who listens to it avidly, you guys kind of move on and it goes, yeah, we're going to do this series, yeah, but there must have been a point where you go, this, now I'm living. This is like
I'll tell you what,
stuff.
The one
where you did one, you were like, yes.
Well, yeah, well, the one that really, where the whole kind of, to be honest, the whole project really kind of like sort of lit up and actually felt like became properly worthwhile, and I'm not going to say important, but like worthwhile thing to do, was we did a series on Dunkirk in 2020 when the pandemic had sort of bitten, and it was March, April, May, ramping up. And we thought, well, we'll do a series about Dunkirk, at the same time. So it's 80 years ago. And my dad came on, and to talk about what happened to my mum's father, right? And my dad knows that battle inside out. And he told the story of what happened to my grandfather, who was killed at a place called Hazelbrook outside Dunkirk. And he told it seriously, but also and his ability to control the detail and handle the detail, but also what it means. Because the thing about the war is sometimes it can be stuff on maps, but you want it grounded. You want it grounded in people.
Yeah, you want that story.
Exactly, that story. And here it was, the story of what happened to my grandfather, who my mum never knew, and it just made it all feel like we were really onto something.
Yeah.
And I went back and listened to that episode the other day, and I can hear how we've changed in the way we approach stuff. But that's when that series, and we did a whole series about Dunkirk. I think it's 8 episodes. We had different people come in. So Steve Prince came in to talk about the Navy element and all this sort of stuff. And it just felt like we'd really like created something interesting and exciting and important or worthwhile rather, and that we would be able to run with kind of forever.
Yeah.
And we have run with it forever. It just doesn't feel like it will. Like we're ever going to stop, and we've just started doing a load of Navy stuff, really, for the first time in eternity.
Well, it's a good segue.
Yeah.
Because of what we were talking about.
Yeah. Well, yeah, because I've become entirely obsessed with swordfish, with the fairy swordfish.
The string bag.
The string bag. What's so interesting about there's the whole thing where the Navy in the First World War get control of their own aircraft. Right, and start really innovating, and they do start flying planes off. There's the guy who's the first guy to land on an aircraft carrier, right? and he gets a DSO for it, tries it again 2 days later, is killed, right? so that, you know, it's baby steps, right? But they figure out how they need how you build an aircraft carrier. An Eagle, which is serving in the Second World War, is a ship from the First World War. You know, they keep upgrading during the 20s and 30s. And actually, the gap between the First World War and the Second World War isn't that long. It's
big in innovation, though.
Yeah, it's huge in innovation,
Yeah,
but it's
yeah.
It's only 21 years from end to start, right?
Yeah.
So it's not, you know, what's 21 years ago from now, right? It's not that big a gap. And but the RAF, so the Navy, they're really innovating. They're trying really hard. And then at the end of and then on the 1st of April 1918, the RNAS, Royal Naval Air Service, and the RFC merged into the Royal Air Force, and the Navy lose all of their people going to the RAF. And they've been developing this thing, working on this thing, and suddenly they're co-opted by this new.
It's happening again.
Yeah,
now.
yeah. Well, yeah, exactly. Well, exactly. And that's what's really interesting, is it, you know, it comes around again. But and then they get a fleet air arm again, and they start again, and then they're finally allowed control of the fleet air arm in 37 through 39 is when it actually switches on to the Navy, just in time for the war. But the Air Ministry aren't interested, so that's why they're flying around in biplanes, right? Although the Swordfish, right, so the Swordfish is famous for Taranto and all those strikes, the strike on the Richelieu and in Dakar and earlier before Taranto, all this stuff. But it's as an anti-submarine warfare aircraft on the Arctic convoys, where you're just reading the stuff about these guys who will be flying sorties almost 24 hours a day.
But it's open cockpit. I mean,
Open cockpit.
If you haven't seen it, it is open cockpit.
It's an open cockpit in Arctic conditions. And they're up all day, every day. They'll be flying into blizzards. They're looking for U-boats. And if you go down, we were saying earlier, a couple of minutes before the cold will kill you. And is the deck going to be icy when you come back? Will they have de-iced the deck sufficiently? And there's an amazing story about in one of these memoirs where they've got like a tractor in the hangar for the aircraft. And the floor's icy and oily, and the tractor comes off its thing and is sliding around as the ship pitches and rolls. The tractor is sliding from side to side in the hangar, smashes into, rights off 2 aircraft, hits another 2 or 3.
Yeah.
And so one of the pilots assembles a sort of a posse, and they chase around after this tractor with ropes. And are trying to tie steel ropes up to catch the thing. And there's a lot, and they go up to the captain and say, "Can you just stop for a minute, or turn into the wind at least for a minute to get the ship under control?" And the captain goes, "No, I can't leave my station on the convoy. There's no way that's happening." Right, and then they get like a 3-minute break in the weather. They're all able to run, grab the tractor, wrestle it across, and tie the damn thing down. And that's before you get in the aeroplane. That's before you get up. We were
talking about the fact that if they had to go for a pee,
you have to pee in the suit.
You have to pee in the suit, which will freeze anyway.
Yeah. And it's a guy, and he's flying on a carrier called Vindex, which is American built. And he said the brilliant thing about the American ships is they had hot showers, so you could when you came in, you could have a shower, and sort yourself out after peeing in your suit.
Yeah, that sounds great. Yeah. Well, luxuries.
Exactly, luxury. 3 or 4 sorties a day. So they're up all the time. I mean, it's extraordinary. Right. And no one knows about that. No one cares about that.
Just getting us ready on Shopify. We're actually live. So if you are watching and you're waiting for one of these bad boys, it's live. So we're going live now. In my dream last night, we sold out in the first 30 seconds. But I don't think that's going to happen.
Just feel. 2 orders. Just feel.
I feel like, what's that program? QVC.
Yes.
Yeah, tonight on this wonderful.
It isn't QVC.
You could look at this, and here we are. Look at the model. It's very beautiful.
Yeah. I know it is a quality item.
What a male audience we've got here at the moment.
Yeah. Well, that's all right. Men are allowed interests too. No,
this isn't the BBC. This is YouTube. So we're not going to get
exactly.
banned.
We're not going to get. No.
Yeah, I'm very pleased with this. We should talk about it a little bit.
Yes, go on.
Before we get in, because Polish 2-core.
Yeah.
Now I was going to quiz Jim about Polish 2-core because he loves Polish 2-core.
Yes, and as people, yeah.
And I like it because they had a bear.
Yeah.
didn't they?
Yes.
Which was one of our questions.
Yes, Wojciech, the bear, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I have a friend whose father fought in Polish 2 Corps, right? But he didn't arrive in Polish 2 Corps by the sort of standard path.
What is the standard path? What, getting captured in Russia, getting released, getting
or
captured again?
gulagged in Russia, or getting out through France.
Right.
You know, getting. He basically, he was a Silesian Pole whose dad was really pleased about being a German when the Germans showed up. He wasn't, right, because he was going to be drafted. This friend of mine's father. He didn't want to be drafted. He didn't want to fight for anybody, right? So he's drafted into the Wehrmacht, right, and then loses his trigger finger in an accident. You tell me, right? So then he's in a crank battalion, you know, like with ear and stomach battalion, and he's in France, sent to France, like to be garrisoned in France, and he's then captured by the resistance in a raid, and basically has to say to the resistance, I hate the Germans, right, and convinces them, right, and is then handed over to the British, and then goes to fight as a sapper in Anders 2 Corps. Ends up in the war in Bologna, demining, you know, doing minefield clearance. It's absolutely incredible.
That's crazy.
And this
somebody who didn't want to fight.
Yeah, exactly. This friend of mine sent me a picture. He says, I got a picture of my dad, you know, in his uniform, right? And he sent me this picture, and it's him and all his pals lounging around in their Wehrmacht uniform. And he's going, is this him in the Polish 2 Corps? I'm like, no. And they're all like, you know, they're all looking really deadly in their field grey, you know, like they're you know, really having you know, the war threw people on different trajectories. Let's just put it that way.
That's quite, yeah, that's...
And then another friend of mine, her father was training so he was from one of those Polish families where they had to escape. So they were gulagged, and then when after Barbarossa, all those people were kind of released and told, go your own way. So they went to Tehran. They went all the way over to Iran, and he then went to train for Anders 2 Corps, a training camp called Camp Barbara in Gaza, of all places, right? Right. And that's where that was and what's interesting is, you know, the British Army was training in Palestine in a mandate at the time, you know, using a lot of it. So a lot of parachute people involved in Arnhem trained literally by the Sea of Galilee. They were doing parachuting exercises there. It's incredible, right? And he was in the sort of officer. He was 15 when the war ended, but he was in the sort of accelerated OTC thing at Camp Barbara for Anders 2 Corps. Extraordinary, you know, because they had this churn of people that they were getting ready to send to Italy.
That's absolutely nuts.
Yeah. And you know, the journeys these Poles made are so epic, and yet have been kind of like not forgotten, but just sort of faded from the picture.
Well, that's why we chose this.
Yeah, exactly.
Because it was, and Jim. So basically, Jim, or James, everybody calls him, found this, and he found, because it's our whole kind of thing is we like to find jackets which are quite rare.
Yeah, unusual. Certainly.
Yeah, and we had, you know, when we first started showing pictures, everybody was like, "Oh, that's a really bad copy of a Denison smock." And we're like, well, no, it's not. It's actually, it is what it is. And they really did have the white drawstrings.
Yeah, they did. Yeah.
And
I mean, there are several, you know, because there's the Lowland Division smock, which is like a camouflage kind of variant of this.
Yeah,
and then
with a zip as well.
Yeah, exactly. And the Special Forces smock, but this doesn't have. I mean, in our modified version, it has it's the through zip, but this didn't have a zip, and you do feel very like cozy in it. I think.
Yeah, I love it. I think it's still as you know, as James would say, urbane.
Would he?
Yeah, that's what he says.
Okay, is that what he says about it? Okay.
Yeah, he says it's still urbane. That's what he says, isn't it? He loves it, doesn't he? Yeah, he's like, it's still urbane.
Right, okay.
And I started using that, and people look at me slightly strangely.
Yeah, well, I think I'm probably doing that look right now.
Yeah, that's what I was getting. Yeah, that's what I was getting. So let's have a look. Have we got to a few?
Yeah, we've got a few now.
Have we got to the few?
How many was a few again?
14.
14. No, 14 is a
We've
few.
got 18.
Right. Okay. Well, that's a few plus a several.
Well, yeah, a few plus a several. Exactly.
No, it's more than a handful. And more than a fistful.
You look like you look like you're empty on a drink.
Yes, I am. Yeah. Where's
my son is our runner.
Your son's your runner. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Good old Jacob.
I've never been able to do that.
What I was going to ask actually our audience, we could actually just be pretending. We could pretend we've got no audience at all, right? But we have actually got people here, and you'd be very kind to show up. But is there anybody got a? I'll
tell you what.
A favourite we have. Well, let's start with WW2 HQ. Does anybody actually watch that?
Yeah,
Oh, brilliant,
great.
You're going to keep this man happy too because he films it. But has anybody got a particular favourite one?
The R4D for me.
Well, absolutely. Well, obviously, yeah.
Yes.
Clive's plugging his book again.
Yeah.
No, at Fairford last year, I was with the PAF, the Historic Army Aircraft Flight.
Right.
And our Bell 47 was parked next to the R4D.
Right.
And I was spending far too much time visiting the R4D when I should have been talking about the Bell 47. But that's another story.
Okay, right, okay.
But
Well,
I'm so pleased to see that.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Yeah, it was very cool.
Did you go for a spin as well?
No.
No.
They had a problem, some fuel issue or whatever, because they'd flown it from the US.
Yeah, right.
They'd done it all the hops all the way over.
Greenland and stuff.
Yeah, all that. They'd done that kind of journey, and I think it was feeling a bit tired that afternoon. We were scheduled to fly in it, and then it didn't happen, which is kind of like frustrating. It meant we got longer to talk about it, but you'd rather go up in the thing and look out the window.
When I watch you guys doing that, it's like watching basically Top Gear but World War II. Because you know when you watch Top Gear, when I did anyway when I was younger or Grand Tour, you'd watch it and go, that's so unfair. They get to drive that car. And then I watch you guys, I'm like, oh my God, they get to go inside the aircraft.
Yeah, I mean it's quite.
And James then goes on about like the smelly rubber.
Yeah, it's quite interesting though because sometimes when you're filming, you don't actually you have to do the lines and you have to do the stuff and you have to do the chat, and you don't actually get to have in a weird way. You don't get quite to have the experience. You don't just get to sit in the aeroplane.
That can't be true. When you went in the Spitfire, that can't be true.
Well, no, but
that was amazing.
Because I think I've been up in a Spitfire 4 times now, or 3 times, right?
Yeah.
Well, no. So what I'm saying is, the first time I did it.
Next time they're off you, I'll go.
First time I did it, it was like this thing where basically it was promo for the plane, and it was in a newspaper. And it was on local telly. So
our runners coming in.
Literally, as I got out and got down the ladder, a bloke went, how did that feel? You're like, I don't know yet. I couldn't tell you because the sensory thing, the smell of it, the noise, and going up and the blue sky and the little fluffy clouds, and then you come back down and literally, what was that like? And you're like, I couldn't.
You tell me because I don't know.
And then the second time I did it, I was filming and literally had to do pieces to camera to a GoPro and you're thinking, could you all just fuck off, right? I'm trying to just enjoy it, right? And I know this does sound like a rotter's complaint. Right?
Yeah, a little bit.
But it's a strange thing.
I see that.
And then the last time we went, which was the time when Jim had his mishap, that was a pure like just enjoy it experience, and the pilot was talking us through all these principles of dogfighting and how you use the airframe and use the energy in the airframe and how you retain the energy in the airframe.
Yeah.
So you try to never throttle back if you can help it. So you'll slow the plane down by barrel rolling or whatever to maintain the revs, so that when you come out of the barrel roll, you've still got you haven't got to accelerate through. Because if you've got to increase the thrust, you're trying to catch up. And just the way he explained that, he sat the plane up on the wingtip,
Well, you went through a wing over as well.
Yeah, exactly. So basically what I'm saying is, the third time you're flying a Spitfire, you take it in properly.
I don't think I've got that kind of money.
I haven't paid for it yet.
We need some more jackets. Hang on, let's sell some more jackets.
The Mustang was a good flight too. I mean, that was with
that is cool.
Richard Grace, who's tragically no longer with us. He did this amazing thing where, because we were doing sort of 300 knots in the Mustang, because it's capable of another 100. It's a fast plane, right? But when you're up at sort of 6,000-7,000 feet, you don't get a sense of how quick you're going at all.
Yeah.
So what he did is there's near the airfield where near Sywell there's like a reservoir, and he came down as low as he could, and we went along over the water, and then you're getting a wow, you're getting the speed and the feeling of the power, and that was amazing.
I would love that.
Yeah.
I'm quite jealous.
Well, no. Buy the jacket so you can do it.
I'll live through it on YouTube. I'll watch your YouTube videos.
But yeah, I mean,
Yeah, live vicariously.
we have been Jim and I have been incredibly fortunate, and people, you know, they do offer us opportunities that.
But it is cool.
You know.
I mean, and that's why the Tank Museum have been very kind
Yeah.
to us. You know, I felt that was such an amazing day to go there and do that and climb all over the Avre and stuff. And
It's parachuting though that's off limits.
so I'm doing that 4 hour.
We keep being offered parachuting, and I can't.
I don't want to talk too much on this jacket about our next jackets. We're not going to give it away, but
Yeah.
I'll just say that I asked Al if he'd do a parachute jump, if he could organise that with the paras. He said he couldn't, but I could. So that's pretty.
I'm
cool.
not going to be
do
allowed.
that for him.
If I get in the aeroplane, I want to jump out of it, so I'm not going to get in the aeroplane. It's kind of as simple as that, really.
I'll do it twice then. That's perfect.
If they let you,
Yeah.
you're going to do the first one successfully.
Well, you come down pretty fast, don't you? Because even so, and that's what, you know, when you look at like D-Day and you look at them, they are actually coming down, you know, much faster than you think. It's much faster than the sports parachute.
Yeah. And it depends. And mainly,
you can't flare it either.
well, no, it's essentially uncontrollable.
Yeah.
The old PX Mark 1, you had no control over it at all.
Yeah.
And they were very heavily loaded as well. So they're jumping with a lot of kit. I mean, Richard Todd, who jumped on the night of D-Day, who was going to relieve the guys at Pegasus Bridge, he jumped with his kit bag and a dinghy.
Wow.
So he got to the door and he had a kit bag.
How heavy is the dinghy?
You know, like it's a rubber dinghy heavy, like a proper thing in a bag, right?
Yeah, I mean that's what I mean. They're big.
Yeah,
They're
exactly.
heavy,
And
aren't they?
and he stood at the door, like with both of these things, and he thinks, well, that's it. I'm gonna die. Before anything else happens, this is going to kill me. And when they heard that they'd taken the bridge, it's great. We can ditch the dinghies. Don't need them because the dinghies were for in case they didn't take the bridge. Because the expectation was that wouldn't succeed.
And so that was their exit plan.
Yeah, well, all this built-in redundancy. Right. And then, you know, there were assault boats in the gliders as well. There were assault boats. I mean, all these extra stages of redundancy. But they basically didn't think they'd take the bridge.
That's crazy.
Which makes it all the more remarkable that they did.
I think we should give you a quick break and actually get Pete talking about size and fit. Have you got time, Pete? Yeah. Pete looks very busy. What are we at? 27. 27. Are we getting questions? What? Let's shout them out. What are we getting? Jim Sharp.
Why doesn't the website work when I want to ship to Guernsey?
Why the website doesn't work when we want to ship to Guernsey? That's a good question. Al, that's yours.
Well, you know, Guernsey, of course, isn't in the United Kingdom. Because in the end, those people are French. Right? Is that who we want wearing this jacket?
We do want you to buy the jacket, please.
Yeah, please. Yes, of
Put
course.
it to Al's address. Al will bring it to you.
Yeah, we can do that.
We'll hand deliver it.
Yeah, we'll
go to Guernsey.
Yeah, we'll go to
Day trip.
Guernsey. Yeah, so that'd be fun.
What else have we got, Pete? What else have we got?
I would love one of these jackets for my son. I need to save up a bit more, however. They look great, love the concepts, they do look like a quality item. Not so much a question, but...
Okay, so if you didn't hear that, so he'd love one for his son. He's got to save up, but I do want to warn people that once they're gone, they are gone.
Yeah.
And that's part of the way we make the business work, is that we don't ever make it again. Partly because it's like having a business on ADHD.
Yeah.
Because we get a bit bored and we want to move to the next thing.
And also because these are rare jackets, so we don't want to make them. We don't want to remove too much of the rarity, right?
Yeah.
These want to be. We're recreating things that are unusual, so they've got to stay unusual. If we made 1 million of them, that would tread on that, wouldn't it? And not that we are going to make.
We'd be like Urban Outfitters.
Yeah.
And we'd have a lot of flights in Spitfires.
Yeah, we would. And
that'd be cool.
We'd probably live in Monaco.
Right.
We're doing this.
Yeah, I think we need a different model.
We need to be.
Let's not do 1,000
Why aren't we doing a live cast for a tax haven? This has all gone horribly wrong.
Right, okay.
Why am I in my local?
Because it takes you 10 minutes to get here?
Yeah, that's got it. Yeah,
that's it.
Charlotte,
Yeah.
I think one...
Charlotte Pump. Yep.
Best YouTube series by a mile.
WWTHQ? Or this live stream? Oh, brilliant. Thanks, Charlotte.
Thanks, Charlotte.
Yeah, brilliant. It's only hours making it, really. He's carrying us.
I met someone yesterday called Charlotte Webb, and you just think, quite seriously, and I didn't, and I was heroic in my self-control. I never said a thing, right? And you just think, your parents are scumbags.
Watching
She
this.
might be watching, or she married someone called Webb. Maybe she married a Webb, and she, anyway.
Shout out to Bob Gordon. It's 5 o'clock in
Oh, okay. Shout out to Golden Gordon. You're on the unboxing in a bit.
Where is he? He's at Hobart. Hobart, in
His
Tasmania.
actual name is not Clive. It's Chris. I'm getting Clive and Chris mixed up. But yeah, it's Chris in Hobart.
A Tasmaniac.
Tasmaniac, yeah.
Fantastic. Excellent.
So
How you going, mate? He's purchased his jacket. You might
you've
see
got,
it.
you've got to hang on for a
this
second
year.
actually, because Pete's going to play the unboxing video in a second with you on it. So that's very good, and you might win. He might win.
Ah, brilliant.
Do you want to jump into that, Pete? I'll do the wheel of names.
Yeah, what we do?
You're going to do size and fit, and then your unboxing, and
So shall I move?
well, I'm gonna jump out. And do
you jump
you
out,
can
okay.
stay or move.
I'll stay put.
What else am I supposed to do?
Size and fit, and the unboxing. The video.
Where did you send it?
Handmade in England.
Laptop.
I can't say who by. No, it's I mean, the thing is, right, and let's drag someone out. You, sir, join me now, quickly. Jump in. All I want you to do is and speak, step in, speak loudly, stroke that fabric, and tell me what you think.
I'm going to pass.
Oh my,
Look at that, you see? Right? Oh my, that's
a quality product.
That's a quality product, you see? And have we met before?
No, sir.
There we are, you see?
I have seen this before, though.
You have seen this before, yeah.
I came on Saturday.
Right, oh yeah, of course you did, yeah. But it's quite the thing, isn't it?
It is, and I like the alteration as well, the zip version.
Yeah.
That was very nice,
Yes, the zip version I think is very strong too.
with the orange.
Yeah. Brilliant, well there you go, right?
Thank you.
He came in off the street and he liked it. Doesn't get any better than that, does it, ladies and gentlemen? So you're probably wondering, what do I normally do on a Friday night? Do I transmit through the internet to people I'm trying to sell clothes to? Well, in a manner of speaking, yes. Here we go, let's talk about the sizing.
Yeah,
Right.
sizing.
Have you got...
I'll take one.
Right.
I was just going to say, everybody right for drinks? Yeah?
I'm not going to go.
I can get you on.
No, we'll send down for a beer for you. Yeah.
Whose is that?
Yeah. That's yours if you want it.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, right, okay.
Go on.
Somebody said, what is that piss you're drinking?
Huh?
Somebody on the stream asked, what is that piss
It's
you're drinking?
Siren Luminous. It's a session IPA.
That's what I'm drinking too. I think
Yeah,
it's
it's
rather
really nice, yeah.
I've had it before.
And, you know, I'm at that stage of life where I like a session beer so I don't get
Well, I'm with you.
bowled over. Cheers. Early in the evening. Oh, look at that.
That is the picture spin quiz of news or whatever it's called.
Very good.
Some of these people might actually be in the room. But we'll see. We're going to get onto that in a second.
Yeah, Clive, I think that's Clive on the...
Is Clive here?
Clive's here, yeah.
Clive's here, excellent. Well, he's in the running for Batch 1 unboxing winner. We'll do that in a second.
Yeah.
That's the winner. Right, so size and fit, that's what we're going to talk about.
Yes.
What jacket have I got here? Oh, I've got the smock. That's the original version.
Yeah.
I'm going to get the zip because I've got the mic on.
Okay,
it's going to be a bit awkward without the... that's this one.
So we're going to have a look at the zip.
We're going to have a look at the zip. Right, so we've got the zip version. So size and fit, right? This is quite a boxy jacket.
Yeah.
It's quite square.
Yeah.
And it's designed to be a little bit big, I'd say. Like if you normally buy a medium, then this will be a big medium for you.
Yeah. Well, you're wearing it over your battle dress is the thing.
Well,
so.
that's true as well.
Yeah.
I mean, I forgot mine today, but actually I do have one at home. But I don't know if you can't really see that, but I am 6 foot, and I have about a 32-inch waist. I take a 40-inch suit jacket.
Yeah.
And this is a large, and I quite like this size on me. It's like a little bit oversized. I could fit like a roll neck under there.
Yeah.
Or even a battle dress if I wanted to. So yeah, that's a large. It's quite a bit roomy in there. I could probably fit 1.5 of me.
Yeah.
But
That, I mean, I'm
quite like that.
6'3", I'm a 42-inch chest, I'm a 5-inch waist on with a following wind, right? And that fits me.
You've got an XL.
Yeah,
You've got a size 6 XL.
Yeah.
This is a 5L.
yeah.
And yours fits fine. I've seen
Yeah,
pictures
no, it's
of
fine.
it.
Yeah,
Seen you in it.
yeah.
And this is fine as well. I mean,
But I wore that the other day
this one,
at the
is it?
pop-up, that one with
Ah,
the
yeah,
zip,
yeah.
and actually it fit fine.
Yeah, I mean, I could easily take a medium. I might try the medium.
I mean, it
smock
kind
one
of
as well.
depends how many magazines of Bren ammunition you got on you.
Yeah, and rations and
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
flares
hand
and
grenades
stuff.
and yeah.
I mean, generally these days, not that many, I guess.
Well, I don't know. Times are changing. The balloon goes up.
Right, I'll put the medium on so you can
Yeah.
see. I'll take this off. It's quite warm next to this radiator.
Yes. Yeah, the rad is really warm. Right.
Right, so this is the original version with no zip, as you can see. Let's just try that one.
You're following this, right? Good. No, let me see. That just fits you perfectly.
That's not bad as well, is it? It's a medium. 4. Good work. Yeah, I think that's also fine.
Yeah.
I quite like that size in the smock. Enough layers, it's fine. So the way that we measure them is pit to pit, that's like your chest measurement. Then we measure sleeve, which is from this point here, side neck point, all the way
To
down
wrist.
to wrist. That's fine. And then we've got length, which is just literally the front, top to bottom.
Yep.
And there's one more, waist, which is pretty much the same as chest.
It's the
That's
chest, yeah.
boxing.
Because it's square, isn't it? That's the point. Yeah.
Square,
Yeah.
And that's it. That's size and fit. Anyone can hear me.
Well, I don't think they could probably hear you.
Probably not even listening anymore.
Don't be so hard on yourself. No, the thing is that they are designed as utility wear anyway. So they aren't waist hugging and
Yeah.
tighten your shoulders. They're meant to. I mean, not look casual, but the point is that they're workwear, right?
Yeah, a lot of the pictures we've got, the vintage pictures that we've acquired, they've kind of got this, like, they've got guns across them and
Yeah.
strapping and other kits.
Yeah.
So that's kind of, I guess that's how they were designed originally.
Yeah. And simple to be made is the idea. So
That's true as well.
that's why they're boxy, because it's just cut the cloth as
Front bit,
yeah.
back bit, sew together.
Yeah, exactly.
Get them out.
But where's the? Tell the viewer about the fabric, because this is important. You know, this is sort of core to what we're trying to do at Avre, is to make sure that the fabric is basically dead right, the buttons are right.
Yeah.
You know, so.
So we can get the pattern right, that's pretty easy. We get an original garment, we take it to the studio and we make the pattern, and that's all fine. So, you know, we can copy a garment pretty well, but then obviously that's only half the story, because
Yeah.
you've then got to get the trims. So you've then got to get these bits, and you've got to get the buttons right, and you've got to get the fabric right, the core fabric. And on the Arctics that we've got here, you've got to get the outer and the lining and the buckles.
Well, I asked a question. That's all. I just asked a question.
I'm just going to talk about the fabric a little bit. That's all.
I'm only teasing.
So then we have to go, you know, knocking on doors around all the remaining mills in the north of England,
Right.
saying, "Have you got a fabric like this?" Like, we take them the original garment, and some of them haven't, and some of them take it off and they take it to their fabric engineers, and they come back and they go, "Actually, we do have a fabric like this, and more than that, we actually made some of this stuff back in the war to outfit the soldiers when they actually put the order in."
That in itself is quite a funny story. You should say, because we had this jacket. You should say so we had this jacket, it was very rare. We spent thousands of pounds buying the original.
Yeah, so we took it to the fabric fair in Angel.
And it's like a very rare jacket in itself. So a surviving
garment
is very unusual.
Yeah, it's pretty threadbare in places, but it stood up exceptionally well.
Yeah.
Obviously has seen some service at some point. And we took it to this fabric fair. We took it to our supplier at this fabric fair, and they beat it off. They spoke to some garment engineer, and they came back and they said, we think we actually made this, not this actual garment, they wouldn't know that, but we've made this fabric in the war, and we can remake this cotton for you, and that's exactly what they did for us.
Yeah.
So that's where this has come from.
This cotton's exactly as it would have been made.
Yeah.
As far as they know, and they're the people who made it.
As far as they know, I'm sure there were other mills that made it for the
Yeah.
effort and stuff, for the war effort and that. But
the scary bit was that we got this jacket and we spent thousands buying it, and then he just walked off with it. We never met this guy before.
Oh
For
yeah.
an hour.
So basically, you gave this extremely rare item to someone you'd never met before,
yes.
and he disappears off with it.
Yes.
So next time, I mean that's quite. I'm just off to see my fabric engineer.
Exactly.
Wow.
Could have been anyone. But, you know, we put trust in him, and it has been repaid.
Yeah.
Because it is a really lovely fabric. It's got
Well, that's
such
the thing.
a soft handle
Yeah,
to it.
really soft, and it. I mean, it's denim, right? But
Yeah.
but
Denim, not like you know it.
not like you know it, not like you're used to, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's lovely. It's like a really dense twill, and it's got a really lovely soft hand feel to it. And if you get one, you'll find out.
Yeah, exactly. There's only one way to find out exactly how delicious this fabric is, and that's to buy one, of course. And the buttons.
The buttons.
James Holland Jim is always ringing me out going, the buttons, they've got it exactly right. The buttons are exactly right. I'm so pumped for this. I'm so pumped for this. Yeah.
Yes. So when we were doing our original research for the 1941 Arctic, we found this lovely lady called Andrea from Courtney & Co., which is a button manufacturer in the Cotswolds, and she was exhibiting at one of the fairs, and I had a chat with her, and it turns out that she has, in the last decade or so, pretty much single-handedly resurrected Britain's dying button making trade.
Right.
So they run a very small operation in the Cotswolds, but very successful, and she's a very lovely person and very welcoming. We went there the other day, and she showed us all around and showed us loads of stuff about how buttons are made, the dyeing process, the polishing process, and all this stuff. They've got a small unit in Broughton on the Water or something like that. And so for the Arctic we had those buttons made especially and dyed to the specific colour of the original one.
Yeah.
And with these ones again, very very similar. We took the original garment, we got her to remake the buttons for us. She's great, and good luck to her.
Well, the buttons are right.
The buttons are right, yeah. So if you compare it to the original, which we don't have here today, unfortunately, but if you compare it, then
You gave it to someone in a pub, didn't you? And he walked off with it.
That's true, yeah. Yeah.
The buttons are actually called a Tewkesbury.
It's a Tewkesbury button.
Tewkesbury button, yeah.
Wow, excellent. And what else is there to say about the garment?
What is there else? What else is there to say?
Well, where are they actually cut and made and assembled?
So that is all happening in Greenwich, a studio in Greenwich.
Right.
And that unit is run by a lovely lady called Jess. She's the head of studio there, and she does it all. So we give her the original garment. She goes away and makes the patterns. She then works out what all the sizes are going to be, grades the sizes, helps us work out the size chart, manages the pattern cutting and the construction of the jacket, and then everything. And she's been so patient with us because we've only done 2 garments, and before that we'd done none.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
And we didn't really know much at the beginning, but it's been a steep learning curve, and she's helped us she's helped us along the way, no end.
Yeah, brilliant.
So she's been great too, and just honestly peppering her with new questions constantly. We feel like we've come a long way since we've been working with her.
We have come a long way. Should we do the batch 1 unboxing? Give Al a break.
Yes, let's do the batch 1 unboxing.
Batch 1 unboxing, wheel of something.
So let's play the video first.
You say that, I've got to now get the video onto the thing. Do you want to jump in here and then I'll do that?
Al, if you want a break,
No, I'm fine.
he can do it.
I got nowhere to be.
This is a marathon.
I've just run a primary school bingo session, man. I can handle anything.
Yes, you can. Yeah, you can.
They've got this really weird thing at my daughter's school where they're all into the number 67.
Oh yeah, that's happening, isn't it?
6'7". Yeah.
What's
6'7".
that? What's that then?
It was like a meme that happened on
The
TikTok.
whole school, when I read it out, whole school lectures, they were going 6'7", 6'7". I'm like,
6 ending.
And I said, what are you talking about? And they go, it's just as cool.
Look, my son's here. He's a slightly different age demographic. Can you tell us about 6'7"? So no, well he walked off. But it's a thing.
It's a thing the kids do.
It's a TikTok thing. Yeah,
it's a what? Basketball meme.
But now when they see anything like, you see all those number plates that are 6 and 7. Our kids in the car are like 6'7".
You see, I thought it was like sort of some rude thing they'd misunderstood. Right? No, exactly.
No.
It's not.
We've moved on since then.
Yeah.
Right, Pete, how are we looking? We're gonna play a video. So we're gonna play a video. Clive's in it. It's very exciting. Clive, you're featuring a lot tonight, but your odds of winning are going down. When he arrived,
I know, when you arrived, it was just
him.
Clive.
And you can see everybody's arriving. So for those new, everybody's just arrived. If you're here, you're automatically in the draw for one of the production samples. If you've already pre-purchased, there's no refunds. You have to flip the jacket on Vinted.
Yeah.
Waiting for. He's not mic'd up, so you probably can't hear what he's saying if you're online. But he's struggling away. He's been beavering away at this.
Yeah.
For a lot of the afternoon, actually. There's a lot of exhaling going on. So we've got quite a few orders through.
Well,
we're way beyond a few.
Well, beyond a few now.
Way beyond a few.
Yeah. We might even approach many.
If you're what is many?
Well, that's the thing no one knows. So I've always thought, right?
Yeah.
A couple, few, several.
Yeah.
What's the difference? How many is several?
It's like 4, isn't it?
Is it?
Yeah. That's what I think. What do you think? What do you think it's?
I think it's 5.
5.
But I don't know. Not 7. It's not 7. It's definitely not 7. 7 is 7, right? But several is like murky, right? Lots? How much is lots? You see, this is the thing. I think what we need to do is we need a royal commission to pin down exactly what a few,
But
several,
if we do it in Britain,
lots.
it'll become imperial. And
Well,
being
then,
somebody
which
who's
case?
metric, I'm very metric.
I'm neither. I don't know what a pound is or a kilo.
Is it like?
I'm trapped in no man's land.
Is it a bit like Brexit?
I don't know. I just think I don't know. I don't know what a pound is. I don't know what an ounce is, and I don't know what a kilo is either. So I'm basically, that's why I'm fat, right? I'll weigh myself in whichever one's more sympathetic. Simple as that.
So when you said 7, right? And 7, that is a number.
7 is definitely not several. Several is, it needs to, email in with your suggestions. So how many is a few? A few isn't 2, is it? Because that's a couple.
If somebody buys 7 jackets, we'll say it's several. That will be the
No, that's lots.
Oh, is
7
it?
is lots.
Yeah.
7 is lots of jackets.
And another business we have, we did this. We had this ex-special forces guy came in, right? And he was doing his coaching with us. And he was like, right,
Did he kick the door open?
Yeah.
Great, brilliant,
Yeah.
okay. Carry
and
on.
It instantly just pins you down.
Right, great, carry on.
Did you see that thing I did with Sam? By the way, if you haven't seen, Sam Sheriff, absolute legend, ex-commando, set up, reorg, was the guy in the Marines.
We have ways of making you talk. We have ways of making you talk. I bought, my wife blames you for the jacket. I bought trenches past to places anew. From trenches past to places anew.
A Bren gun. It's a Bren. Here we go.
Well, because it's almost over. Let's start. There you are. So you know what we've done? Pete, myself, and my youngest son, Mal, and we packed them in my kitchen. We thought it we're not going to pay for it. We're just going to go and pack my bag. 200 jackets, 2 days later,
I'm never packing another jacket ever again. That was a lot of work.
Oh, look at that. You've got to know what you're doing.
So here I am, about to open my Avre industry. So here I am, about to open my Avre industry, which arrived while away the weekend, doing which arrived while away the weekend, doing training for this. Publicity is before this. Publicity is the 1904 counts for James and Al. Every sale counts. I may add, I've edited this as I cut all the sellotape. I may add, I've edited this as I cut all the sellotape box. It took me about 10 minutes.
Are they getting sound? We don't know.
Yes, I'll let you know what the squadron number means. It's 216 parachute single squadron. Squadron number means it's 216 parachute single squadron. Here we go. Opening up. Trying not to tear this lovely paper. Opening up. Trying not to tear this lovely paper.
I put the sticker on.
Sorry about this.
And I folded it.
Wow, sorry about this. There we have it. Wow.
Oh,
there we have it.
Pete folds them. He's very
Looks excellent, chaps. I shall be wearing that in honour this year. Excellent, chaps. I shall be wearing that in honour this year. Thank you very much for concerned you made this.
But if you buy one of these jackets, you can unbox that beautifully too.
Hello guys, Harold from Switzerland. Hello guys, I've just opened the box I've received yesterday. The box I've received yesterday. My bench. This is number 1, my 167. Bench number 1 from Wedding Holidays. Perfect fit from Wedding Holidays. Absolutely amazing. Perfect fit as I absolutely amazing. The last as I had thought for the last weeks. The super jacket. I received the super jacket. Perfect fit. Perfect fit. Just react about a Swiss guy. React about a Swiss guy. Greenwich production line. Greenwich production line. First, very happy about it. Cheers to you all. Very happy next time. Cheers to you all. See you next time with the next batch. Cheers.
Very good. Oh,
James, and that was a good picture, wasn't it? Some people did a picture. Somebody did a picture. He's got that med kit there.
Yeah,
he's got the bandage.
Yeah, he's got the field dressing. Yeah. Shell dressing.
That was Clive. Was that you, Clive?
Yeah,
oh yeah.
Good. Look at that, Michael Snowden.
We have ways of making you talk. My wife blames you for the jacket I bought.
We have ways.
From trenches
my
past.
wife blames we have ways.
Places anew.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what he's doing. My wife blames we have ways for me buying this jacket. You can see all of these, by the way. You can actually see all of these on the Instagram, so they're all there, so you can hear them with sound. I think we're back here. Yeah, so we spin the wheel of doom. So I was saying to Al yesterday, we were in Edinburgh, and we went up there to see Shuey and Dewey.
Yeah.
The two Scottish international players who, I'm sure they're in bed now because they're playing this weekend.
Right.
So they've got to be in bed.
Yeah.
But we went to their training facility, we hung out with them for the day, and those are the guys who own the whiskey company who've put our whiskey together, and they're so into it. They're so into what we're doing, they're into the history. They're such nice guys.
Yeah,
but I was a little bit scared because we went for that hug and the picture.
Yeah.
And
you
like my body, and I'm not a small guy, but I was like the size of one of his legs.
Yeah. Yeah.
He was massive.
I mean, if you want to feel good about yourself in terms of not being chunky, you stand next to a rugby player.
If you want to feel good about yourself about being strong, you definitely don't stand next to him.
No, but if you want to look proportionate, you know.
The funny thing is they picked up the whiskey bottle, right? And in their hands it looks like a baby's bottle.
Yeah.
Right? They're like, oh, look at this. And they're very amusing boys because they're South African who play for Scotland. They then played for the Lions, and when they went to play for the Lions in South Africa,
I bet they got
South Africans they were not happy.
A little bit of barracking. Yeah.
Not happy.
Wow.
But their hands are like colossal, and they pick up the bottle like this, and they hold it, and it's like a baby's bottle, and he passes it over to me. I'm like, well, that looks a lot bigger now.
Right. Yeah, I mean, very cool that.
We've got to accept it, Pete. You've got to accept the. You don't have to put it on the screen. You can just spin and tell us. We'll trust you. Or I can put it on here and just put it on the camera. What do you prefer?
Okay. Who's on the wheel? Give us the names.
We have Matt Whittington.
Matt Whittington.
Way.
Scott McCabe.
We have.
Wonder where he's from.
Gordon,
Chris.
Gordon.
Hi, Chris in Hobart.
Chris.
Martin 39651.
Martin 39651.
Some people we didn't get their names. We just put the handle in.
Jones 216.
Jonah Jones 216.
This is great. This is how you practice this for your bingo calling, isn't it?
Yeah.
We have Harold, who we just seen.
Harold, who we just seen.
We've seen all of them, actually.
Yeah, in fact, it's most people, isn't it, that have been on there.
Right, press the button.
Right.
Press the button, Pete.
We have James 22469.
This could get
James 224-696.
Clive.
Clive.
Clive
Bennett.
We'll just plug Clive's book again.
Rhiannon has been in touch and says hi.
Rhiannon has been in touch and says hi.
We have Michael Snowden.
Michael Snowden.
Oh, good name. Strong.
Achtung Militaria.
Achtung Militaria.
You say that well because it's the beginning of your
Yeah,
podcast.
Achtung Militaria. That's schön. Willkommen. Okay, the wheel is spinning.
It really
We're
is
about to
spinning
pick
as
a
well.
winner. Scott McCabe. Congratulations, Scott.
There is a batch 2 jacket on the way to you, Scott.
Yeah. Yeah, and send us your unboxing video, please.
And all of you, everybody who's bought a batch
Everyone
2.
unbox.
Unbox. That's not a euphemism.
Well, I mean, it's
That's one too
early.
many beers now.
Maybe it's a euphemism later.
That's yours. How are we doing on time? I think.
You had an agenda, didn't you?
I did
and a
have
schedule.
an agenda, yeah. That all went out the window.
No plan. Survives contact.
Mike Tyson.
Yeah, well, everyone's
What
got
did
a
he
plan
say?
until they get punched in the mouth.
Punch in the face, yeah. Punch in the face. I love that. I was just talking about Sam at Reorg, by the way, Sam Sheriff Reorg. So he started Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu in the Marines, became very popular. And then when he left the Marines, now he tells the story much better, the whole thing, but basically he set up Reorg for veterans who've come out of the military. They've lost this family, they've lost a lot of this kind of stuff, they've lost this structure around them. So he thought, why wouldn't I set up this charity that actually gives them this discipline, a family, somewhere to turn up, and within Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu you get that. And so what Reorg does is it gives you a dojo to turn up to every single week, and they pay for that. They pay for you to go through that for a whole year. And some of the stories we've heard. In fact, actually, we had somebody at the pop-up shop last week, and he came because he was, and he was amazing.
He wanted to talk about it, didn't he?
And he told us the whole story, and he was, he was an amazing. But some of the stories they tell us, basically they've moved out of home. They can't deal with their family. They just can't deal with any of it. And some of the stories that Sam's told me about this, it's like the whole of their lives. They've saved people's lives. People are on the edge of jumping off a bridge or whatever. They've saved their lives. And so it's an amazing charity. So every jacket supports Reorg.
Yeah, brilliant.
And it's an amazing thing. So Sam, if you are watching, but I just want to say that you're an amazing guy for doing that. And he hasn't. That is his full time. That's what he does. Nobody gets paid. It's an amazing thing.
Yeah. It's super cool.
Very cool. Right, let's try and. Where do we get to this agenda? You guys ran through the whole thing with how the jackets are made. I was saving that.
Yeah, but it felt like the right moment.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. You can't force these things.
No, you cannot force these things.
You've got to go with it. You've got to go with it.
And it's not like bingo. I've got to call another number now.
We were going to do.
55.
I had break and mingle in there.
Break and mingle.
But I think I've done that.
Yeah, I think we've broken and we've mingled.
Yeah, we've
Are we going to drink this whiskey?
Well, we're doing that right at the end to make everybody hang on.
Okay.
We're going to make. I know you're desperate for it.
I'm not desperate for it. It was very delicious the other day.
Desperate for it probably sounds wrong, doesn't it? I probably shouldn't say that. Let's have a look. I think we're way past a few now.
What were we up to?
Well, I think it sounds greedy if I say it out loud. But they are going, and it does mean that if you don't get your order in, you're going to run out, and then they're made again.
Is there a hotcakes situation going on?
What's that mean?
They like hotcakes.
Oh, yeah. But what's the definition of that?
See, I just don't know.
How fast has something got to go to be a hotcake?
I don't know. It's got to be like a hotcake.
Yeah. Okay.
I mean, the thing is, right? What's really great about these is that everyone. These are short runs. So these are. We're not, as you say, we're not going to do it again.
No, no.
If we were to come back to this smock, we wouldn't do it like this. We'd do something else.
Well, it wouldn't be this smock.
So, exactly. So it wouldn't be this smock, and that's the point. And the next thing we're going to do is super unusual.
No, we can't talk about it.
No, but it's just super unusual. It's super unusual.
Well, interestingly, but that is interesting because we've had quite a lot of customers actually get in contact with us saying, can I buy an M1941 Arctic? And they're upset. But we're being really strict about it. And it's hard because we want to go, well, actually, I want to get a sale in because we're a little business. But we said no, and we're not doing it.
Yeah, we're not doing it.
We're not doing it. No. However much they beg.
No. We're not doing it. No.
Yeah.
No.
Yeah. We're not doing it.
We're not doing it.
Right, no. I reckon we do the £1,000 and Hawkstone.
Should we do the Hawkstone draw? Yeah, why not?
Draw? Yeah. Do that, because I reckon that's probably what everybody's hanging on for.
I mean, the assembled company here have you know, has anyone here tried the Hawkstone beer? It is actually really good, isn't it? I mean, yeah, you see, this is the thing. I was surprised how nice it was. I had more than one pint of it about 6 weeks ago, and it was really good. I mean, obviously, whoever he's got making that happen really know what they're doing.
Yeah, and Louise actually bought me the Hawkstone Advent calendar.
Right. Okay.
That's pretty exciting.
What? We haven't opened it yet, have you?
No, but every door has a different bottle or can of their limited edition ones.
How big is this?
It's like about that high.
Why have you got one?
Yeah. What? You can get one. It's not limited edition.
All right.
And you went in a Spitfire. So
three times.
Yeah.
Once in a Mustang.
Yeah.
Taxied around in a Mosquito. That's not allowed to fly.
How are we looking, Pete? Can we do the?
Yeah.
We're going to try and get. So Pete is trying to get the wheel on the screen.
Yes.
Because it looks better, but there is so many of you that the wheel is tiny little strands. I could put it on here, Pete, and just turn the laptop around. Well, just going to try one thing. All right. So if you had to pick one vehicle from World War II, what would it be? If you had to pick one jacket that was limited edition, it was from the Polish II Corps, what would it be?
Well, the current, the British 1941 denim smock, of course.
Wow, that's amazing.
Yeah, I know.
Where can you buy that from?
Well, from us.
What?
From avreind.com.
That's amazing.
No, if I wanted a run around from the Second World War, like a thing I could, I mean, it'd be tricky leaving it in the street because of the parakeets in West London that shit on cars. But I would get a dingo.
What's that? What's a dingo?
It's an armoured car.
Yeah.
And it's this tiny little thing that they'd use for recce stuff. So you'd put it around and have a look, and it's got the same amount of reverse gears as forward. The driver sits sort of at an angle at 45 degrees across the steering wheel, so that if he has to put it in reverse, he doesn't have to do that.
What?
He just does that.
And this was in World War II?
Second World War, and it's the cutest. So delicious. And I went for last We Have Waste Fest and the one before. That's the thing I make sure I get driven around for 10 minutes in it. Because it's just like
so cool.
And it's Daimler. It's a Daimler, and they basically, because there's this whole.
Hang on a second, right? So is this basically you're going to be like that officer from Hello Hello? With my little tank?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. I mean, the thing is everyone goes on about how the British couldn't build armour, right? It's the received opinion is that the German stuff's good and innovative, and the British stuff's rubbish. Yeah. And I think that's.
Well, hang on a second.
For what it's worth, I think that's.
Tank, like to get it to the front line, you need a train, you need different tracks.
Yeah, but that's all right because you're a land power, so you're not going to think ever about sticking it on a ship.
Right. Okay.
But. The idea is the dingo is ready before the Second World War. The dingo is ready, and they don't have to change it. They don't have to do anything to it. It's absolutely perfect, right? Goes all the way through the war with the odd, bigger lump in it and all that, right? But it's basically ready and right when the war starts. As is the Universal Carrier, which is the thing that keeps the British Army going. The Bren Carrier, like 110,000 of them or something like that, right? So this idea that we can't build tanks for it's not true, right? And the dingo would be the one thing you'd want parked outside your house to leap into to go to the shops. Around here it'd be a real gas to be going up the high road. Great big Bakelite steering wheel.
What, at 45 degrees?
Yeah, it's super cool.
And that's your favourite vehicle?
I think so. I think of the.
If you could choose anything. That's your favourite vehicle?
I think so,
Land, sea or air?
Well, maybe a swordfish parked in the street would be.
Well, it doesn't have to be a runaround. I'm just saying, what's your favourite?
Yeah. No, I think a dingo. I think at the moment I'm soft on a dingo.
Oh, right. Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
You?
Hudson Liberator.
Right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. It's a bit,
It's a bit bigger.
A bit bigger.
It's hard to park in London.
Yeah.
But very cool. Coastal Command, obviously American plane, used by Coastal Command in the UK.
Yes.
Coastal Command often overlooked, and the reason I like it because it shot down the first Axis aircraft from mainland Britain.
Right.
Which a lot of people don't know, right?
Right.
And it was the first aircraft to take a U-boat.
Right. That's interesting.
Which is pretty cool, isn't it?
Okay. That is interesting.
Twin engine, mid-sized bomber.
Yeah.
Oh, it's very cool.
Yeah.
It's a bit like Clive with the Dakota, right? I mean that's a very cool plane, but often overlooked. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess. I mean, I still think Swordfish. If you want to go 80 knots.
Well, there is a plug. There is a plug. RNES Yeovilton still have one.
I know they've got the Navy Wings have got one flying.
Yeah,
I mean,
cool.
the stories of those planes doing because and I've dragged it back to this. If you need something that can loiter around a convoy and not go very quickly, and just stick around, and the helicopter hasn't been invented yet, which you hadn't, you need a biplane. You need a great big fat old biplane.
Because the glide ratio is massive.
Yeah. Shitloads of lift.
Yeah.
And they could stick they stuck radar on it that could see ships. And then you're away, right? And the thing is, you could bring it in a gale. They're flying in 50 knot, taking off from these aircraft carriers with 50 knot winds.
It's a very stable platform.
Yeah. The
amazing thing is, so me and Nick, this is amazing. So Nick's here, director, DOP. Is that right? DOP director for WW2 HQ.
Yeah.
These guys started WW2 HQ, and they're chatting about. I'm watching. I'm like, this is amazing. Little did I know, Nick lives like 2 fields away from me.
Yeah, 4 doors down, basically.
So literally, we're not London. It's not actually like 5 meters.
No.
It's actually like a hectare away.
It's like a pond and 9 ducks away, isn't it?
Well, we do it in fields.
Okay.
We do it in fields. He's 2 fields away, isn't he?
Yeah, 2 fields away,
yeah. 2 fields away. You're actually... Yeah. I went neighbourly the other day, went around and helped them gutter out when you're in Monaco.
Oh,
yeah,
wonderful.
That's nice, isn't it?
It's very sweet.
Yeah, but we actually, so with the Swordfish, actually flies over us.
Does it?
So we are so close to Yeovilton that when it does its circuit and they're warming up for
what you could do?
The Fleet Air Arm Day, which they don't do anymore. Yeah. COVID stopped it. They never restarted it. But they still, when they're flying and they're getting the winds, they fly over us.
Well, you know what you could do?
So we see it.
You could always try that thing. They always say
almost as good as flying as
they always say it was too slow to shoot down, right? That's the thing. It's the thing people say, right? It's flying so slowly you couldn't shoot it down. See if that's true. Right?
Well, I've only got an air gun.
Well, if it suddenly does that,
I could go and get Jim's MG42, but I think it's probably out of commission. How are we doing, Pete? Are we good? Have you done it? I'm going to do it on my laptop. All right, okay. Yeah, okay. All right, okay, here we go.
But why was it called a string bag?
I don't know, tell me.
It's not because it's all like struts and string.
Okay.
The idea is it's like a housewife's string bag that you could fit anything in, shopping bag.
I see
because you could load it up with weapons and radar and fuel tanks and all this stuff, and it would just take it. And so it's like a string bag. You could stick anything in it. And there is a story of this crew, and they've got a bicycle in the back and all this sort of stuff because it would carry anything. Right. Oh, God, look at that.
Yeah, it's cool, isn't it? But
that wheel is very well populated.
I'm just going to take my microphone off and put it next to this because it's very cool. Can I move your pint? Is that okay?
Sure.
Do you need another one?
I mean, no, I'm waiting for the whiskey now.
Do we need to shout for Jager? Because we can shout for Jager.
No, we're waiting for the whiskey.
All right, okay. So, can everybody see that?
Can everybody see that?
See, it's real. It's like a white. Well, hang on.
The winner will pop up.
Hang on. I'm just going to put the. Oh no. There we go.
There we go.
You can kind of see it.
This is what are they winning on this?
I'm having to do like reverse.
And what they're winning
What they're winning is a wonderful holiday trip with Al.
Yeah, they're coming
in a
up with
string bag.
in a string bag, and but they're not allowed to talk to me while it's happening, so I can experience it.
A luxury trip for two in a string bag.
They're not allowed to shout down the tube at me.
What they're actually winning is £1,000 of Hawkstone.
£1,000 worth of Hawkstone.
£1,000.
How many beers is that?
How many beers?
In this day and age, it could be up to a dozen beers.
Jeremy does charge quite a lot for his beers.
It's quite expensive.
Yeah, £8.49.
In the world. Yeah.
In the world.
In the world.
Yeah, he's quite happy about his price, I'm sure. And you get jacket number 001.
001.
Of your choice. So you can have it with the orange zip, which I like. You can have it as the smock, which is the original with no zip. Or you can have it with the green zip, which Pete likes.
Yeah.
Which one do you like?
I like the green zip. I mean, the thing is,
Like reinvented with the green zip.
Yeah, I do like the reinvented with the green zip. And the thing is taking the smock off, I worry about what it'll do to my hair.
Yeah, I get that.
So the one with the zip is my preferred,
Yeah, I get
my
that.
preferred apparel.
Yeah, I'm always worried that I might flash someone.
Yeah, of course.
You know. Well, people might like that. All right, you ready? I'm going to spin it.
Yeah, spin that wheel.
I'm going to turn the volume right up. Here we go.
Can't hear it.
They might be able to hear it through this.
I can hear it.
Here we go.
Here we go.
Who's the winner? Who's the winner?
Oh, it is
Liam.telling@hotmail.com.
Liam.telling@hotmail.com.
Liam.telling@hotmail.com. Congratulations, Liam.
Congratulations, Liam. If you don't send us a message in the next 30 seconds, you don't win. Terms and conditions apply.
You tried telling a 9-year-old they haven't won a bingo prize.
So that was cool. I'll tell you what's funny about that, right? When I was putting in the name,
Excuse me.
because of the privacy, is that right?
GDPR.
There we go. On Instagram,
Yeah.
you can't just copy and paste the
No.
500 handles from the comments. So I thought, I know, I'll be really clever. I'll ask ChatGPT to do it. Nice.
Yep.
As because it can act as a client. So I thought it could just go in and kind of control it for me and stuff and go through it. And it was working. You know that ChatGPT does that thing. There's no problem, Jim. I can do that. And it's like super sycophantical, isn't it? It's like, Jim, that's a great idea. Yeah. I'm going to do that for you. So it does it. And then we're waiting there for about half an hour. I was like, it must have done it by now. So I asked her, have you done it? It's like, I can't do that. Anyway, so then I went through it. I did it each one individually. So I copy and pasted every single name out of there individually. And we did it. And some of your names are absolutely horrendous. Right? They're like, okay, I was hoping we would get somebody who was like, something.
Well, I think Liam telling, that's kind of, maybe that's Liam Gallagher, who's checking in on what we're up to. Because he likes to smock, doesn't he?
But there were people like, I like 69 very much.
Right, oh, really? Oh,
yeah.
God.
That's what I mean. There were some pretty good handles.
Oh, God. I think I'm allergic to the hard sell.
Okay. I can feel that. Marmalado.
Yeah. By the way, it'll be up now. The latest episode of Spitting Image, The Rest is Bullshit, is up now. Please watch it before Studio Canal's lawyers pull it down. They've taken all of our content off YouTube. Yeah.
They've taken it down.
It's on all the other platforms.
Without any copyright.
There is no judgment, right? They've come at us over an IP claim, but there is no judgment yet. There hasn't been a decision. What? So I think that obviously we respect this is the thing we say in the office. We respect the legal process. I'm not sure about the people doing it, right?
Yeah, but
because it's a bear, right? A cartoon bear.
It doesn't even look the same.
Well, it doesn't look the same. But I mean, you know, we've done that thing. Norman Tebbit, right, in the old Spitting Image that people may remember, was not a skinhead who wore a leather jacket, right? But they portrayed him as such because it was funny, right? So what we've done is
But maybe comedy's now legal.
No, I don't know. No. It's just grumpy people with IP. Because the thing is, we've got Donald Trump in the show. Yeah. He's not suing us for $1 billion.
Well, he hasn't seen it yet.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah.
I'd like to let him know that we haven't got $1 billion.
I gotta say, that's probably the best portrait that I've seen.
I mean, buy the jacket in case that happens. There you go.
Exactly. So you've got enough money to
to get around the soup.
Well, yeah, exactly. No, I mean, basically, we are in a peculiar position where we've just carried on because we think it's nonsense, and also our argument would be it's a joke, right? That's the thing. That's the thing we would take. Crazy. That's the thing in the end. We'd go on. I would go on the stand and go, we're joking, and it's actually really important to be allowed to joke about things, right? And not just because it's my living, but because I think it's good for you, right? It's good to go, come off it, you know.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I couldn't agree more.
Yeah.
So
but it's quite interesting, and
I think it's probably whiskey time.
I think it is whiskey time. Or as Paddington would say, Mamalado, muchachos! Ay, 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 ay! Bring me the Scottish firewater!
Right, I'm going to get... So, I think we probably can't do alcohol like this live on there. We can't promote alcohol on YouTube. We're not promoting this, are we? We're not promoting this.
No, we're not promoting it. We're going to try it.
Okay, all right. So
I might not like it.
No, you might not.
Stand there and you can, like, you know.
I was going to say, is anybody even on the live stream now? Because you can probably turn it off.
No, there's definitely people on.
What? There's people still watching. There's people still watching.
16 people. How many have we?
16 people.
Let's
ask them, Pete. Let's ask them. Do those 16 people want us to try the whiskey on YouTube? Because if they do, we'll try it.
Chris says yes.
Okay, great. Thanks, Chris.
That'll do.
I need Jago just to get a little.
Need some water on the side, don't we? Yes, if we're going to drink this properly.
Could you just get a little?
In my many years of tasting single malt blends,
for the whiskey.
I've found that a little drop of water on the side releases the molecules.
There is actually a reason for it because this is. This is the first bottle.
Yep.
And the bottles that are coming out of this are actually going to be 50%.
Yeah.
So, but this is 54%. And so
that's more than half.
The master blenders have said that we need to put a drop of water in it because otherwise you're not actually getting the proper flavour. So.
A drop. Remember we had a little pipette yesterday.
Yeah.
All right. What was it called? The whiskey bar in the Balmoral in Edinburgh.
Yes.
Oh, you drink? Okay.
Yeah, we worked very hard. We went to the Scotch bar.
Clive, do you drink whiskey?
I'll try it. Yeah.
I tried it once, right? And here I am, 35 years later, still trying it. It is very nice, this.
Well, we can let people do their own water if they want. But I don't even think there's 20 of us, is there? So they do this thing.
Everybody
want to give it a go? Yeah. So they did this thing yesterday as well, where they do this, and
really?
it's and to wet the cork.
You want to wet your cork, do you? I think these lads are pulling your legs.
I don't know.
They were wearing kilts.
Yeah, well, there we are. They want to wet their corks.
Whoa. All right.
Edinburgh is such an amazing place to visit.
I'm not actually doing a very good job of this.
Do we want to know that's not a particular...
Well, sip it, isn't it? Sip it.
Do we want to mention that the whiskey is live actually on the website?
Yes.
The whiskey is live on the website. You can purchase this whiskey.
So Al was saying he doesn't like the hard sell.
You don't just have to watch us drink it. Right. You can buy it as well.
Yeah, and there's only...
And then you could film yourself drinking it, and then you could be just like us.
Well, so Al, why don't you tell us the story of the of Operation Chariot?
Well, Chariot is the raid on Saint Nazaire, of course, the greatest raid of all.
And how many commandos were there?
Isn't it 400 commandos or something like that?
265.
Yeah, oh, that's right.
265. And that's why we're making 265 bottles to celebrate the 265 commandos. Do people
a friend of mine's grandfather was on that.
No way.
Yeah.
How many of them came back?
Naval officer.
It's quite hard to pour, actually. How many of them came back?
Well, not a lot. It was one of those one-shot deals, wasn't it? You know.
Was it a little bit like Cockshell Heroes?
No, Cockshell Heroes is different because that's small scale. This is like a...
No, it was massive, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a turn up and smash the place up job rather than the style
and the whole reason they had to go down in the river is they couldn't take a submarine down.
No.
They couldn't bomb it.
No.
So they had to go. It's 6 miles inland. That dry dock for Tirpitz is 6 miles inland. So if you aren't aware, I'm sure you are, but basically, the last mega battleship, Bismarck's gone, is the Tirpitz. The only place they can service it is Saint Nazaire. And the Allies knew it was coming in, so they were like, right,
we've got scupper
We're
that
gonna
dry dock.
whack it, yeah.
We're going to whack that dry dock, and then they can't look after their turtles.
Then they have to go back to Norway.
Look, you can have that one if you want. That's better.
No, I'm all right.
You sure?
Well,
Hang on,
I think what we say.
Let's get Pete one.
I think we say slancher, don't we?
Slange.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers, everybody.
Cheers, everyone. I think we say thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for buying the jackets.
Thank you for buying the jackets.
In particular.
And thanks for buying the whiskey. It is there now.
Whiskey.
265 bottles. Not a hard sell. I'm being deadly serious, but it is amazing. Let's see what Al thinks.
Oh, you bruh. It's like being Roger Rabbit. Proper fire. No, it's delicious, actually.
It's delicious, isn't it? It's very good.
Smooth.
And each bottle comes with this very cool tag, which is signed by Al and James.
Yes.
Another thing for you to sign.
Yes. Well, you know,
You love signing things.
Well, you know, I had a stamp made. Told you about that.
What?
I had a stamp made.
You had a stamp made of your
With my autograph, yeah.
Is it like one of the president's auto pen?
Like that.
That is very cool.
It's really. If I've had enough. You have to do it just right though, because otherwise it leaves like a sort of ink frame around the. If you do it too hard.
Yeah, everybody's always stamped that.
I didn't make it. It's tiny.
What does the president have? He has like an auto pen, doesn't he?
Yeah, the president has an auto pen. Yeah.
Let's get one of those.
Well, maybe that's not a bad idea.
It's a pretty good shout. I mean, 1,000 jackets. That's a lot of signatures.
Yeah, it's a lot of signatures.
It's a lot of signatures. So look, we want to say thanks very much. We're going to turn
Thanks
it off
everybody.
there.
Yeah, we need to turn it off. Yeah.
Because we're getting boring now.
I think there's a chance of that.
Yeah. Cheers, Al.
I mean,
Thanks very much, buddy. Thank you very much. Thank you all for coming. It's been amazing.
Cheers. Thanks.
We're going to do
everyone
your
for
draw now. We're going to turn this off. We're killing it, Pete. We still there?
We'll be back shortly. It says. Thanks for watching. You have been watching. It's the end of Dad's Army. Who do you think?
Oh, Pete, that is good. Look who we've turned into.
Oh yeah.
Which one are you?
It doesn't matter really. They're both beautiful.
Lucy is actually the female European surf chick. And Alex, her boyfriend, is a